दिल्ली में आपका स्वागत
Lucknow Junction.
ನಿಲ್ದಾಣದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೊರಟಿರುವ ರೈಲನೆ
Hyderabad Punjab Express, University Station, Netaji Bhavan.
Hello and welcome. You're watching Voltas presents Cricbuzz Live. I'm Gaurav Kapur. With me, Adam Gilchrist and Harsha Bhogle. The word from Dharamshala is that the game has been called off due to technical failure. There's a malfunctioning floodlight, power outage, so the game has been called off. So seems like both the teams will be getting 1 point each. What has happened so far? Well, Punjab had won the toss and decided to bat first. And wow, what an effort that was. The openers, Prabhsimran and Prabhsimran Singh, just like they have done this entire tournament, just got a blazing start for the Punjab Kings. And it was a 122-run opening partnership in 10 overs. And Gilly, they've just carried on with this impressive show that has been pretty much this whole season.
Yeah, really impressive to watch. Just that they complement each other beautifully. There's not one trying to steal the limelight from the other. They'll look for boundaries, but then if they tick the strike over, the batting partner then capitalises on the next delivery. Or it's just really exciting to watch. Really clever batting, and what I've loved particularly about Priyansh, could be same for Prabhsimran as well, but they'll get inventive and be aggressive and pick up a boundary, and then the very next ball, they're just playing it on its merits. They're not then trying to get overboard. There was a little moment like last night where Deval Brevis had dominated, and he probably could have just taken a ball or two to have a better option, and he would have closed that game out easily without getting tight. But I'm just really impressed, I guess, with the maturity of particularly Priyansh. I know he's a little bit more mature in age than some of the youngsters in this tournament, but yeah, really, really professional display.
Fair. Age may be a little more, but just to not get overawed with such a big stage from the first game, Harsha.
I think there are two main batting stories in this IPL. One is the trio at Gujarat Titans.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, correct.
And I think the second is these young fellows.
Yeah.
Both uncapped. How many people knew of Priyansh before the IPL began? You knew of Prabhsimran.
Yep.
He was retained at base price. But the way these two have gone about giving the starts, they've had a big role to play in Punjab being where they are on the points table. And Punjab have done a lot of things right, but probably the rightmost thing, if you can call it that, is identifying these two and putting faith in them.
Yeah.
Because we were thinking, will Stoinis open the batting? Who'll open the batting? We're looking at a pre-season. I don't think anybody picked Priyansh and Prabhsimran Singh to not just open the batting, but to be where they are today.
They've done that. Punjab tends to do that with young batters. I remember young Atharva Taide opening for them as well. By young, I mean just not seen before on such a big stage. Prabhsimran, of course, the good thing with Prabhsimran is Prabhsimran's probably been around this team more than anybody else, right? Because he's been with the team since 2019.
100th game today.
Yeah, the 100 T20 game today.
Yeah.
But that includes domestic as well.
Domestic as well, yeah.
But he's become a mainstay with the team only since the 23 season.
Yeah.
So the third season now that he's become a mainstay. But he's been showing us the last few games why the Punjab management has stuck as when they're known to just clear the decks. This guy has just been with them through 2 big auction cycles.
Yeah, and looking at his record over the few years since 2019, I think you said, he didn't seem to get much of an opportunity to showcase his wares. There's 1 game 1 year, 2 games the next year, maybe 2. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so, that first 4 years, you're not getting much of a chance to prove your wares, are you, there? So whether that was he was just filling in for an injury or whatever the case. But so 2023, he gets the full season and he starts to show a glimpse. He certainly gets a green light in the strike rate. And that's a decent enough average, I guess, 25. Yeah. The next year, maybe you think he might elevate that a bit more, both numbers, slightly on strike rate tick, but not the average, but this year's breakthrough. So some players take a little bit more time. Not many players do what Priyansh has done and
Yeah.
turn up and go, hello, here I am.
They also, sorry, carry on.
No,
They also had Johnny Bairstow, if you remember. Punjab had Johnny Bairstow. So you've got a top order batter and a wicket keeper.
Yep.
So you're not really going to get too many chances.
Yeah.
Prabhsimran didn't get them.
Yeah.
But once they backed him as wicket keeper opening bat,
Yeah.
something that, of course, is close to your heart.
Yeah, for sure. It was Prabhsimran that Ricky made the comment about. It was reported that he made a comment to Matthew Hayden saying,
Yes.
I've found one, I've got one here.
Yeah.
I think that's...
A diamond, I think he called
That's
it.
right. So that's Ricky's first, by coming to the franchise, Ricky turns up, another change, and, a typical Punjab thing to do, we'll do the change coach. But Prabhsimran's there, and well, if Ricky's saying that about you as a
True.
player.
He's been playing the last, 2 seasons. He's got the complete run. But when you get a legend of the game come and just kind of give you that extra push, it's almost the same as a lot of young players when they're told by coaches that you're playing all 14 games, or when someone's told in a test series that you're playing all 5 test matches. It's just that when a captain or a coach or a legend of the game just gives you that, it's just such a big boost.
Yeah. And I think he's taking their game to another level. He's asking them to get big runs now. And he said in that little interview before the game got called off, he said, they're starting to do more and more of what I'm asking them to do. And if you see that Priyansh Arya's got a big score, Prabhsimran's got a 90. Today he's got a 50. Priyansh Arya's got a 70. What I've liked about Prabhsimran this year is all along he gave me the impression of wanting to be a slogger. Just go and slog the daylights out of the new ball. That explains those numbers. An average of 25 is actually not bad if you're striking at 150, 160. But this year, I think he's building his innings and not affecting the strike rate.
Yeah.
And I think this is his big coming of age here. Priyansh Arya still first year. We'll want to see how he goes in the second, but Prabhsimran is the coming of age here.
Yeah, they both just been amazing at the top of the order. That's all we saw today, actually, of the game before the game got called off. Punjab decided to bat first and got a 122-run opening partnership. And that was it. That wicket fell. And then after that, the game got called off. The official word we have is due to technical failure. So that's it. I guess it's the one split point, or rather the 2 points get split, 1 point each for Punjab and for Delhi for the game getting called off, the game getting abandoned. So yeah, Delhi's now got 2 1-pointers to go, and it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in the end. All right, we just have the joy factor question and answer to give you, just to close that loop before we go. So let's show you that question real quick, and then the answer as well. This bowler who has represented his country conceded 25 runs in the very first over he bowled in this league. Interestingly, the batter who scored 24 of those is now his teammate. Can you name both? One of them is, I think, Varun Chakravarti. I read it on social media, I have to be honest.
Assume he's the bowler.
I had help.
Assume he's the bowler, because if he's the batter, the bowler's
fair
retired.
Fair assumption that. So there you go, Varun and Sunil Narayan. So it was the two of them. And the first correct answer came in from?
Not Gaurav Kapur.
No, Shaurya Pandey. So congratulations, Shaurya Pandey. You got the first answer in, so that's really good. All right, well, thank you so much. I'd like to say a big thank you to Adam Gilchrist, who had his last day today at Cricbuzz Live. So thank you so much for being here with us. Appreciate it.
Love having you over, Gilly.
Love being here.
People on Cricbuzz love you.
All our viewers love you. And
I love being here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm sad that it gets called tonight, but I'll be watching with interest and see you guys bring it home.
Yeah.
Maybe you can play the guessing game from there as well.
I will, yeah.
But don't get too perturbed if you don't hit a bullseye.
I'm going to go home and practice my darts. That's what I'm going to
There
do.
you go. Safe travels, Gilly.
Thank you, mate.
And hope to
you all
chat
stay
with you
safe
soon
too.
and probably get a paddle game the next time you're here.
Yes.
Because we missed it this time.
Yeah.
All right. And of course, big thank you to Mr. Harsha Bhogle for being here. I'm Gaurav Kapur. You were watching Voltas Presents Cricbuzz Live. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.
दिल्ली में आपका स्वागत
ನಿಲ್ದಾಣದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೊರಟಿರುವವರೇ ಚೆನ್ನೈ
Hyderabad Punjab Express Railway Station, Netaji Bhogle. Cricbuzz.